What's up, everybody? We are here with Dante Elephante.
Hello.
A late, last-minute edition.
Yeah.
You are here playing Chicago. You were set to play an after show.
We played last night. We played the after show last night. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you are now on the main Lollapalooza lineup. What happened? How does this work out?
It's really been the craziest 24 hours, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, I went from sitting at home, be like, hey, Heinz can't make it to America. You're the headliner now. Or they'll find another headliner.
Yeah.
And it's like 10 minutes later, never mind, you're the headliner. They're going to be a DJ before you.
Yeah.
And now, hey, wait, I don't want to get your hopes up. But, and then it just kept progressing quicker and quicker and quicker. And, it's insane. I can't believe it happened. I can't believe it worked out.
You're playing the Tito stage, which is one of the bigger stages, too. Is this your first time playing Lollapalooza?
First time ever playing Lollapalooza.
Proper Lollapalooza?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And then if you could kind of describe to the people at home the kind of music, like what do you put, you put out? Yeah,
so it's like, I've been doing this band for a very long time. There's like a lot, it's like it's been about 10 years now. And in the beginning, it was like all surf rock, in the early 2010s. And then midway through, I was trying to do this thing like Pavement, like the Pixies.
Yeah.
And then at some point, I just wanted to honor the music that I grew up listening to and I was raised on, which is like boogie, soul, and funk. So I've been doing a lot of soul and disco.
Yeah.
Big part of it is disco too. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah. I was talking about this with somebody before, but I think that music, now is not so black and white in terms of genre.
Right.
As like things kind of like in the era of growing up with the internet. Like I'm sure we both grew up with our parents' records. And you were like, if your parents listened to rock, you listen to rock.
Right.
Now you have the world of streaming available.
Right.
Do you think that influences your songwriting now too? Because you're able to kind of check out more music than you might have normally done?
I don't know, possibly, man. I DJ vinyl too. Like when I'm in Santa Barbara, I DJ every Friday usually.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of digging through records, man. And then you find something you like and like, oh, that's good.
Yeah. Are you one to go down like the vinyl wormhole of like if you find a genre and you're like obsessed with it for a week or two?
I kind of go in there and I pick around and I look at names, group names, and then song names. And if that sounds good, then I'll go listen to it if they have a listening station, or I YouTube it.
Okay.
And then if it sounds good, then I'll keep it going.
Okay. What is your latest vinyl obsession? What have you been kind of jamming on lately?
Oh man, I don't know. I really love old 60s soul and some of those lost records, like when I was on tour in the Carolinas. I know you're not supposed to say this because people don't want the word to get out, but the Carolinas have the best soul records ever.
Good to know. I have a big vinyl collection as well.
Really?
So
Go Carolina, man.
I'm interested now.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to make a trip out of it. That's awesome. You've got Lollapalooza now.
Yeah.
Is this you had the after show before? What was the feeling at the after shows?
The after show was crazy because we didn't know what was going to happen. It was sold out, but obviously the headliner was gone, and they were refunding tickets, and you could come in for free.
Yeah.
And some people came in for free, but then a lot of it was just our fans, which is really cool. I was like, oh, good.
You got this big venue for your crew.
I was like, oh, this is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Know the project.
It is nice because you're in Chicago, which has a ton of people. There's 100,000 kids here. But as an artist, is it harder to kind of attract attention to yourself, especially now, like in a situation like this where you're just kind of on the lineup?
Right.
Is it hard to pull in a crowd then
I guess it might be kind of tough. Like we play at 12:15 and people are just coming in, they're just rolling through.
Yeah.
So the crowd kind of gets bigger as you're playing.
Yeah.
So obviously you try put the best songs towards the end and keep it going. But I think for the most part you just put on a good show. I did the same thing I do at every show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unique experience.
Just
for
did
sure.
myself. Yeah. Just was me.
And I believe you have a podcast as well.
I do.
Of that. What is the podcast about? Let's tell them.
So it's called the Dante Elephante podcast, and I just talk to musicians about the realities of being a musician, and because I feel like there's so many podcasts out there and they're all comedians, and I love all the comedian podcasts I listen to, but there's no one talking to us directly. When Rogan or someone had or Mark Maron had a musician, it's always David Lee Roth or someone's just that's not
they don't get the very technical, like the ins and outs.
Yeah, of like how it is to be a musician now. They have great stories from the 80s, from the 70s of when there was money in music, but there's no like, how are you getting it done today? Yeah. And we've had people like Sam France, Jonathan Rado of Oxygen, Chris Cohen, Jerry Paper, we've had, Spencer Tweedy. We've had some good guests. Yeah.
Very cool. Very awesome. Well, you're here now. You can network around a little bit. Maybe get some new podcast guests out of it.
Seriously, yeah.
That's awesome.
I've seen a few friends already, so I'm excited to see some more people. Yeah.
There we go. So, if they want to get in touch with you on social media and find out more about the world of Dante Elephante, where's the best place to go and do that?
Yeah, it's at DanteElephante.com. That's the website. Okay. And then at Dante Elephante Instagram, Dante_Elephante on Twitter. I'm really upset that I still have the underscore on there. And the at Dante Elephante is a egg account. It just has an egg, hasn't tweeted in like 10 years. So
all of our socials are breaking and entering on the number 1 because we have just a very common phrase. So I relate hard to that for sure.
Yeah, very brutal. And then and Facebook's a dying platform. Oh, and TikTok. Love TikTok.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So, all right, Dante Elephante, thank you for taking the time to do that. And keep it locked here on Breaking and Entering. We will have plenty more coverage from Lollapalooza 2021.